Good day, Divine Feminines. This is Twin Flame Reading, Divine Masculine's feelings, advice for the Divine Feminine down over the cards down below right here, and what the Divine Masculine is going to be doing. And I took out a past life card for you, for this group of Divine Feminines and Masculines, and an angel card. Okay. First off, the bottom of the deck, the Divine Masculine, when it comes to his feelings, bottom of the deck, Hermit, sorry. Have to get my thoughts in order here. Is the Hermit, and it's reversed. And 9 is also the number of humanity, and it's highly intuitive. Highly intuitive. It's the ruling planet of the Hermit is Mercury, which Mercury is the messenger of gods, and it's the ruler of Gemini and Virgo. Mercury's the planet of day-to-day expressions and communication. Okay, Mercury's action is to take things apart and put them back together again. So that's what the Divine Masculine is doing right now. For some, he's going through a midlife crisis right now, and he's looking at himself, at all his parts, and trying to put himself back together again. And this is also connection with Mercury, is email, etc., etc. Okay, anyways, so that's how he's feeling. He's gone inward. He may be avoiding some stuff right now, but the divine is really strong in here, and the divine is intervening, especially with the Judgment card here. Okay, he might be blaming others, but it's reversed. So mainly blaming himself. He's blaming himself for being so close-minded before when it comes to the connection between you two. He knows that he blocked you, heart and soul. And for other Divine Masculines, you've blocked him, and he's feeling blocked. He can't feel you anymore. He's going through some deep loneliness, and he feels like something's lost or something's missing. Okay? He's having a hard time seeing something. And others, Divine Masculines, are trying to pushing others and himself, what's going on inside. And he's had a really hard time looking within. And when he does, when the Divine Masculines have, it's been really difficult for them to look at themselves here. And there's a great deal of sadness in the Divine Masculine. Okay, and this sadness is with the Two of Cups reversed. Okay. So here we are. Yeah, he's really looking at what was inside of himself. Of the way you guys were repelling away from each other. He's looking at all of his obsessions here, his addictions, and secrets, because the High Priestess is here. Okay, there was betrayal and disappointments and major misunderstandings. There is unfinished business. The divine masculine is feeling that there's unfinished business between you and him, and or unfinished business within his karmics, if they're having karmics, and he's just trying to he's trying to, what is it, divorce, separation, and he's feeling disharmony, and he's feeling that because he was so in the materialistic, it kind of repelled you away from him, okay? Because he couldn't come in. And the Knight of Cups was blocked from coming in. The love was blocked. He's feeling, he wants a new beginning right here with the leap of faith, but right now he's going through a judgment period and looking at all of his actions that he took, and making sure he doesn't do the same thing, because there's the Knight of Cups coming in next to the Seven of Swords, which is sneaking away, dishonesty, on the wrong path. He was on the wrong path. He might have been tricked about something. It could be kids. Could have been tricked in being a parent. And there's illusions here because he was so focused in his ego and materialism, especially with the King of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, so he's trying to wrap things up, is what, and it's wrapping things up from his past that he had avoided, that he rested on for a while, and he has to deal with childhood issues and things from the past. It could be you, right? And I'm just wondering if the feelings, because of the manifestation, is his feelings have been kind of overwhelming, and he feels like kind of out of alignment right now, because the Nine of Pentacles is reversed. Nines are the completion. So when it's reversed, let's see. When it's reversed, let's just get to, wow, sorry, I just have to get my notes here. So I wrote a bunch of notes quickly before I started this reading. I like to meditate and stuff. Okay. Yeah, so right now he's reassessing his past, and he's saying he was being over materialistic, and he didn't treat his divine feminine with any grace or sophistication. He treated his divine feminine like you were cheap, that you weren't worth it, that you weren't worth any. He feels like he left you feeling like you were almost like a prostitute, that you were being used without any love, okay? There has been some sort of deceit, lies, and cover-ups, okay? And that might not have anything to do with you, but I just got confirmation that men go through menopause also. So I don't know why I was just told that, but anyways, which kind of makes sense because men, especially men in their 40s and 50s, they kind of go through what I had said earlier, the midlife crisis. So that's what he's doing. He's very moody right now, and he's going through a crisis because this is also saying he was tricked. There was dishonesty around him. And there's been cover-ups, which he just found out about with the Six of Wands. Okay. For some, he got your King of Pentacles was unbalanced. Maybe he was worried about his job, but he just got, for some, he got a promotion and some sort of award. Okay. Also, the universe just informed that you just have to wait a little longer because the divine masculine is going through the hanged man right now because there's 2 6s, in which 2 6s also mean love, right? Let's see what else. Oh, yes, there was, where was it? I wanted to share with you. Here we are. When these 2 cards are together, the High Priestess and the Judgment card, which they are, it means a visit to an old place in the world or in the mind. Attempt at judging the past, often a time of remorse and psychic pain. So that is what your divine masculine is going through right now. But there is communication between you two, because Mercury's here. Or no, sorry, excuse me. Yeah, Mercury, another Mercury card. I was right. Communication, study, and movement. There is a movement because of it's reversed, but it's right beside the Seven of Swords. So what it means is there's not going to be any sneaky movement anymore from the divine masculine. He wants to end that. Okay. Let's see. He's judging the past. He's judging himself. And he's going through deep remorse over you, divine feminine. Because there's a deep connection between you two. Always has been from childhood. He's felt it. And he didn't understand what it was. Right? Also, there's... he wants to clear up communication skills with you. He wants to clear everything up. He doesn't want to come in the wrong way anymore, where it's in and out, in and out. That he wants that to stop. He feel also with this connection, he feels your pain. He can feel what you're going through. So the divine is asking you, divine feminine, to heal yourself, because you got some of the same cards. A calling to deal with what you have not been dealing with, that has been left hanging. Okay. Stuff you've been avoiding. Okay. Because with the Hanged Man, it's a time of renewal and higher consciousness, and not to be afraid of new experiences or new ways of thinking. Also, this is amazing. The number 11, the number 12 means it's a symbol of the Divine Mother. Okay, which makes sense, because if you look, he kind of looks like he's going through the birth canal right here. It's going to be opening and then he'll go out, right? But that's for the Divine Feminine. So, and it's reversed though. But the Divine right now is asking you to take care of your sleep, because some of you have sleeping disorders, which you've had since childhood. Okay? Which is reversed. Sorry. It was reversed on my end. And the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay. So what they're saying is right now the element is water. So you're into your feelings right now. Okay? And you're trying to gain higher knowledge, and they're asking you to have faith, trust, and wait. Okay, and wait for the leaves to turn upright, so that you can have some renewal, hope, balance, and it'll help you with the stresses. Okay. So there's a calling. Also, the universe is saying that you also need to get over the ego and the material part of the 3D and stop sacrificing yourself. Okay. Also, a lot of divine feminines are clinging to the past, and I don't mean clinging to your masculine, even though some of you still are clinging, but you need to go through that until you let him go. Okay. And that's as far as I'm going to go with that, but you need to go through it. And so the universe is saying go through it, and then act when the time is right. Some of the divine feminists have lost faith and feel like they lost something, and it has to do from you think it's your divine masculine, but it's not. It's from something that happened in your childhood. There was something sacrificed in your childhood, right? Your childhood was a sacrifice for whatever reason. Could be from abuse. Pedophilia is huge, especially when you're in your 30s, 40s, and 50s. A lot of those stories are coming out, but they always have. Okay. Also, the divine is asking for, whenever you get lost in this state of not being able to move forward into the now if you're always, the wheel is constantly going round and round because it's reversed, right? So you're constantly learning the same message, the same lesson over, and it has to do with your childhood, okay, that you have not dealt with or that you need to deal with. They're asking for the divine feminines who are having a real hard time right now, where you're still in deep mourning, deep pain, where it's hard to breathe, hard to get out of bed, hard to take care of your children. There could be some neglect going on within yourself and within your family, because here we have family issues with the angel card. Okay, it's telling you to heal yourself in the family issues from the past. Okay, that's with your parents, but also to find your soul family. And also, they just told me, don't forget the divine masculine is your soul family. And this is the aim, is the soul family. But from your past life, you guys got lessons and blessings. Okay, and I'm going to read that to you. And then the bottom of the card, bottom of the deck, is ships. Which is strange because with one of the actions that the divine masculine is going to be taking is he got a ship here. Okay, anyways, let's get to blessings. Excuse me, lessons and blessings. Let's try and find it. I'm going to read you the whole thing, not just the little less. Oh yeah, that would help if I had the right book. Silly me. Okay, here it is, past life. Okay, here we are. You drew this card as a sign that the situation you're currently experiencing is a result of prior lifetimes. Take a look at the other cards that you drew along with this one to get a sense of where or when that life occurred. This card means that you are learning, or you learned important lessons from your past life, which are bringing blessings to you in your present lifetime. Okay, congratulations. You mastered how to turn painful events and memories into growth experiences. You can apply the same strength to every area of your life. So that's what you're supposed to be doing in this life, is learn your lessons and take in the blessings from the divine. Okay? And there's something about time, taking the time to do it. And for others, go with what your gut is telling you when you see the watch. Okay, that could be lost time, maybe. Also, this is very old. Different time. Your feelings, the heartbreak and all that is coming from a past life. For some of you, you've been feeling it since you were a child. You felt the separating from your divine masculine or divine feminine, if you are a divine masculine watching this. Okay. Because both the divine masculine and divine feminine frequently mirror each other with different roles, like black and white. etc., etc. Anyway, so that's that. And then you have the ship. The ship came flying out. I mean, the ship was at the bottom. See, my brain, I have fog brain. I don't know what is going on. The energies. It's also, we've had really heavy clouds in Canada, Edmonton. Here we are. Your prior lifetimes spent on ships bringing this card to you today. As a former sailor, crew member, or ship passenger, you've had experiences at sea that have exerted an influence on the situation you are inquiring about. You probably have a sense of the type of life you had aboard these ships. The question now becomes how your experience have affected your present life. Negative reactions such as fears and phobias, or positive reactions such as longing to travel or a special affinity for the ocean, all may have arisen from prior lifetimes. Well, that is deep, because I just got also that you too, divine feminine and the divine masculine, both agreed to this contract. Okay, we'll get back to that. The message is gone. Anyways, the actions the divine masculine is going to be taking soon. He's gone inward. That's as far as that's all. They wouldn't clarify except for with this ship. So he's gone inward, and he's trying to figure things out. He's trying to make up a decision about this journey, and because the ship's on water, it's an emotional journey. That's what he's going through right now. He's going through an emotional journey, and he's doing the inner work, and going to see if I can find that. Now I can't find the book for the ship. Where is it? Just hold on a minute, please. I'm just trying to find the other. Here it is. Here we are. Okay, so for some divine feminines, your masculine is trying to juggle two things. He's doing inner work, but for some he has to travel to go to his job for a bit. But he is coming back because of the repeat. So he might have one of those jobs. Maybe he lives in a small town, maybe, and has to travel to the city for the week and then comes home on the weekends, or is out a couple weeks and then comes in for a couple weeks, something like that. Others, he's going on a deep emotional journey within himself because of all these. He got 4 major arcana, and these are key life lessons, and it's to identify and understand his life lessons and how it impacted his life and your life, okay? For other divine masculines, the ones that think their divine feminine has moved on, he's trying to move on from you. He's going with the wind. He's just following the wind and bringing change and movement into his life. For others, they're letting you know your divine masculine right now is in a really good place, okay? Because the ship is actually a very favorable card. It could be also wealth that could be going on as he's possibly juggling 2 jobs, or he's going on an inner journey, wondering how he's going to maybe juggle 2 families. Maybe there's 2 children involved. Maybe you have a child, he has a child, or he has 2 children, something like that, okay? Yeah, he's going inward, and he's deciding how to change things. He's going on an inner journey to find new skills on how he deals with his navigation through his life, the good, the bad. And there's been a couple things he's been putting off, it says here. And that's only because there's been unforeseen changes that he's had to juggle around. Okay. He's also, for some divine masculines, he's plotting. He's planning. He's plotting on how to move forward with you. For some, he wants to take you away. For others, he's thinking of some sort of business. Maybe you and your divine masculine will meet in some sort of business capacity, or maybe you own a business together, or thinking of owning a business. Okay. And it's saying the divine is also trying to show him, for him to follow his rainbow and shine. And they're trying to show him how to harness his own power and his natural resources inside of him, and to bring change and movement. And he doesn't want to shy away from making these changes anymore. He wants this new life. And he thinks you are his. Like, you are mine, is what I heard. For others, he's noticing a big, huge change in you, and he loves it. He's actually really turned on by some new change within the divine feminine. Is because you've changed so much. You're not the same. And he's noticing that you're not the same. Anyways, that's it for today. So my energy's like super low. So I am going to go and try and regenerate myself. I hope it's sunny wherever you are. It's not really sunny here. But take care. take care of yourselves, and remember, always wish the best for your divine masculine, even though sometimes you want to say, you know, F you, you're whatever. But also, no, I almost forgot, I have a book here. It's called Helping Hands. It's tarot for beginners. Let's just see, it has all of the major arcanas, and in the back is minor arcanas, but I did it a little different. I wrote the meaning, the element, astrological sign related, like the chariot is related to the tower. Sign is Cancer, season is autumn. Number 7, safety, security, rest. Number of creation. I put a bunch of stuff in there. And then for the ones that just want a quick glance at remembering something, I have reminder words, the ones that are upright, and reminder words of reversed meanings, okay? Just for the major. I did some, I did one for the, these are all upright, but there's a list of minor arcanas and what they mean reversed. Right down below, there's going to be a link to buy the ebook for $10. Also, I have the hard copy here. I am willing to mail it to you, and I've decided to continue the sale from Christmas, and it'll be $10, and then you pay for the shipping and all that, of course. And for this, the hard copy, you're going to have to go to my email, leave me a message, and then I'll contact you, and then we'll find a way to get this to you. I'll mail it out to you. Okay? Anyways, have a good day. Take care. Bye.